Each is a little ecological jewel in which geology and biology have created a masterwork of natural art. That is how famed naturalist Archie Carr described Florida's springs. After 3 years of research, scientists are out with the first comprehensive study of Florida's springs in decades.
In 3 years of having people out almost every week, we visited some 460 springs out of the 720 that we know exist.
Those teams of scientists were checking on the health of Florida's springs by testing the water flowing out of what Marjorie Stoneman Douglas once referred to as the liquid pools of light.
When we sample, we fill a number of bottles. And each one of those bottles is specific to a different analyte. And when I say an analyte, I mean a chemical constituent. We're looking at things like metals, nitrates, which are nutrients. We're looking at other chemical parameters as well. It's really a standard suite of analytes that we run when you're doing a basic sweep to look at the water quality.
In all, scientists believe that more than 100,000 springs exist in Florida, with more than 700 documented on the CD version of the Springs Report.
Florida's springs certainly are beautiful, but the crystal clear waters hide a larger problem.
One of the big issues with respect to springs in the state of Florida has been nitrate or nutrients. There are a number of ways in which nutrients can get into the groundwater, and ultimately the groundwater reaches these springs. And it comes from things that humans do on the surface of the land: agriculture, farming of all types, including just having cattle, people spreading fertilizer on their lawns, human waste. We treat human waste and we spray the effluent sometimes on spray fields. All this leaks down and ultimately gets into the groundwater that flows to our springs. And the important point I'd like to make, one of the reasons we really are interested in looking at spring water quality is because it's a picture of what our drinking water quality is like.
The water quality in the springs can be fixed, but it will take a change in the way Floridians act. Different fertilizers for lawns and agriculture, as well as planning for growth around Florida's natural bodies of water. Now that the Springs Report is out, the work of the scientists is not finished. More still needs to be learned.
We're continuing to get out and photograph the springs. One thing we want to do is put together a poster series, a print-on-demand poster series of springs. And we've gotten funding to look at the swalettes, the areas where streams and rivers coming off of the uplands flow into sinkholes and disappear underground into the aquifer.
The members of the Springs Initiative are also looking at the springs that discharge their water underwater in the Gulf of Mexico. For Capital Update, I'm Buzz Conoway.